Hey, I haven't started yet. It's the hardest thing I'm going to do in my life, speaking in under 12 seconds. I can speak for 3 hours. I'm going to be talking to you as a parent, and one of those parents who always grab opportunities to launch themselves as educators and talk about what's wrong with the whole system. So we love our children, and by we, I mean the wife and I, and we hope in the most positive expression possible of that love. So when we started having children, and just tell you quickly, my kids are 24, 21, 18, and 16, and we have a foster child of 22. So when we started having children, we were those parents who hated being called New Age. You remember those? We watch what our children ate, we watch what we exposed them to, but don't call us New Age. So when it came to education, because I came from colored education, the wife came from white education, and neither of us had anything good to say about it, we thought we wanted something different for our children, so we tried various things. We went Montessori for a bit, and then we tried Waldorf for a little bit, and then we did a whole lot of version of government schools, etc., all with various degrees of success. It ended up with this feeling eventually of the wife and I apologizing to the children for ever having sent them to school. So I do not want to deny that there are some excellent educators, but they really were lone stars in a firmament of dying planets. They really, really were. And it leaves you with a kind of a sense of frustration. It's that, you care about your kids, so you get a little ha about it. So I thought today I wanted to come and share with you some of the things that my kids have taught me, just in my engagement with them. And I'm going to keep it really straightforward. I'm going to go A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3, because that's what we teach them. So A, what my kids taught me on the whole A idea is that adults are normally to blame. Yes, they are. If there's a kid with an issue, a learning issue, with a developmental issue, with a personality issue, with any kind of issue, follow the issue, you'll find an adult getting it wrong somewhere. So all this focus that we do on speaking to children about what you want and what is it that you dream and desire and aspire to, we should be doing much more of that with ourselves as adults. There's a lot of learning and development that needs to happen with the adults, because a lot of the issues can be laid at the door of the adults. Yeah. No, it's just like that. You can disagree with me later. I've only got 9 minutes left. So, on the B, this is what my kids taught me, is that bullshit wins. In education, you can bullshit. Yes, you can. You don't have to care about what you're learning about. You don't have to even be passionately engaged. You just have to be able to regurgitate. And you're good. That's it. You must score the marks at the end of the year, be teacher's pet, smile nicely at the correct people, tuck your shirt in, stand straight in the queue, don't talk too loudly in class. You're good, bless you. You are good. You'll probably get through. Just write what the teacher wants you to say, and you probably will be okay. So be SLs. That's why there's midlife crises and these things that we just accept in our lives. You get to be 45, like a successful, and suddenly you need to buy a bike and screw a young girl and all that sort of stuff because there is no meaning in your life. Of course, you bullshitted all your life, and that's where you find yourself, and now we're teaching that to children. Yeah. Oh, yes. The third thing that my children have taught me in the C category, be concise. You're the only person who thinks you're as interesting as you sound. No, they just glaze over. And if you're speaking to more than one child, please be specifically concise. Have a point. Get done. They really don't care. All they're listening to is, what do I have to do to make you shut up? That's what they're doing. So drive to your point. Get done. You really don't have that much time. Okay, on the 1, 2, 3, I'm going to start backwards. Number 3. It's a very important number. You can build a structure, beautiful educational system, and if you don't have buy-in from all 3 components, forget it. And those 3 components are parents, the educators, and natural learners. Miss one of those 3, you're wasting your time. Yes, you are. You are. All 3 needs to be involved and playing along. On the issue of 2, there are 2 sides to every story. And those 2 sides are not about being right or wrong. There are 2 streams of information. So often we listen to children because we want to tell them where they're wrong, and we just want to guide them correct. We're not actually listening to what they are telling us. Rightly or wrongly, they're giving you their understanding of it. Listen with your heart. Listen to what they are saying. Two sides to every story. It's not about being right or wrong. One, the key thing that every child needs. Every child needs at least one person to believe in them. Just the one. Just one. Whatever crazy dream it is that they have, whether they think it's going to be possible to build a ladder to the moon or start digging and end up in China, they need one person to believe their craziness. Every child needs one person to believe them. That's your ABC and your 1, 2, 3. I'm going to quickly share with you how we're getting it very, very wrong. We're getting it so wrong in thinking that we have things to teach children, that we're gearing them up for living, that we're arming them and getting them ready for this adventure called life. That's our responsibility. We are wrong. The relationship is meant to be now. If you look where technology is going, if you look how the childhood experience is so incredibly different from what you were exposed to. The new game is we teach one another. We teach one another. And it's not just about how does my cell phone work. You need them to teach you how to negotiate this new planet, this new world, this new world, this new environment that we are migrants to. They are the natives. They know how it works. They are in on the new network, the new social construct. They know so much more about it than we do. So that educational relationship needs to be a two-way thing. As keen as we are for them to learn from us, as keen we need to be to learn from them. Thank you.